Okay, so HTML is called a hyper hypertext markup language. Hypertext markup language that you have seen on internet is a full form of HTML. Okay, below I will be writing what is the use of the HTML. So we can write here it used to, not it used to, it has collections of predefined tags. Okay, HTML, what is inside the HTML? So that we can say under the HTML we have a lot of predefined tags. It has a collections of predefined tags. I will guide you how the tag look like and everything. Okay. Predefined meaning made by someone else, not made by you. If you are going to create, it will be called a user defined. If you are going to create, we will call it a user defined. But since it's made by someone else, so it will not be called a user defined. It will be called a predefined. Okay. Now next line I will write. It used to create basic structure of web page. It used to create the basic structure of web page. It used to create the basic structure of web page. Basic structure, what is represent here? Basic structure, what is represent here? Okay. Okay. Basic structure represent. Suppose if you take example of a car body, or you take example of bus body, or if you take example of vehicle, any vehicle. Okay. Inside the vehicle, what you will see is you will see very good gate, very good look and feel, very good color combination, everything well smooth from outside. Correct? But indirectly, if internal body will get removed, this entire look and feel get breakdown. When this look and feel will appear, if a structure is inside, right? So your in the web application, your HTML is going to be the whole and soul of the structure. If a structure is there, then only you can apply the painting on top of that. If a structure is not there, you cannot apply the painting. If you take the example of house, wall is a structure, whereas color, decoration, many things are called a look and feel. So HTML is going to work like the what? Structure, main body. Okay, where on the top of the body you can apply multiple technology and you can make it functional. Car gate will be automated if body is exist. If body is not exist, what will happen? Gate itself will not be stable. That meaning a structure is not there, then how you can apply remaining functionality. So your JavaScript cannot do anything, CSS cannot do anything, React Angular cannot do anything if HTML is not there. Okay, so this all technology what is going to do? It is going to apply the functionality, but if the body is exist. So the structure will come from where? HTML, right? Hope clear. Okay, let's come next. So it says like it has a collection of something that is called a tags. Okay, and it used to create the basic structure of web page. Okay, now if it is okay, it is able to create the basic structure of web page. Why we need CSS further? That line also I will point here. Okay, it has limitation. It has a limitation on. It has a limitation of property and values. It has a limitation of property and values. Okay, it has a limitation of property and values. Due to this limitation, due to this limitation, need other technologies to make it functional. Make it functional. Okay, hope this line is making proper sense. It says like HTML has helped you to create a basic structure. Basic structure is ready, but basic structure is not sufficient to fulfill all the requirements. Now what will happen? Basic structure have somewhere limitation on something that is called property value. We will be studying further one by one. Okay, due to that limitation, due to the limited property value, HTML says like I have feature I can deal with the browser, but I cannot do everything. Okay, so for that what we require? We require support from the other technology. Okay, come on. That point end here. In interview, if anyone asks what is HTML, don't go a lot of theory from internet and all. Simple one line to one line answer is enough. Okay, what is that? HTML is a hypertext markup language. It used to create the basic structure of web page. And even HTML is only not sufficient to create a, you can say, responsive web page. It has a limitation on property value. So we need further next technology to make it more functional. You are given the answer. Along with answer, one question has been given. What is the question? It has the limited property and value. Next person will come to your zone. He will ask, okay, what is the property value? Then you will explain the next answer. In the next answer also there will be one question. So again he will ask what? Next question. Indirectly, he was going somewhere else. You capture him and you bring in your own zone. Okay, but you cannot do as a first level. You cannot do in the first day. Okay, for that little internal confidence plus little more knowledge is required. Then only a knowledge person you can bring him inside your zone. Okay, your answer will be with a hidden question, and hidden question will force him to ask the question. He will ask the question, you will bring him in your area. Next answer should be in such a way where we should come to inside little. Next answer should be something like that. Okay. Okay, that is the next ones we are going to cover. Now come inside here. Collections word. Okay, when you say collections, collection word define a lot. Okay, we cannot say one or two property. We cannot say the collection of property. We can say if you have, suppose 100 properties are there, we can say is what? If suppose there is 100 tags, we can say HTML have 100 tags. But it says the collections. That meaning is what? Daily new news are coming. Okay, whatever has exist in the market, that is there only. Plus daily new tag will keep adding. Okay, so we cannot limit that because daily invention is happening. Okay, now come to the next. Another line says this one, predefined meaning made by someone, researcher. We doing the research in the market, and the inventor of the HTML, those people who are working on the HTML, they are creating the tags, they are dealing with the browser, they are dealing with other technology. That is completely unity itself, community itself. Now next word is called a tag. Okay, so let's come down here. Right, next question called a tag. What is the meaning of tag? Okay, TAG, tag. How the tag looks like. From here only entire things start. Okay. So the tag I have written here. Before the tag, I have not written it is made by us or made by someone else. Because not in HTML directly. Once you move next step about to the HTML, once you go in JavaScript, once you come under the React, you can create your own tag also. That is called XHTML. Okay, extensible hypertext markup language. Those tags that made by us. Okay, in JavaScript you can create dynamic HTML, that is called a DHTML. Dynamic tag you can create. Okay, that's called a DHTML. Okay? So those all are the next level. Here our question is, I have written only a tag. It can be user defined also, and it can be predefined also. It can be made by researcher or it can be made by you also in the picture. Okay, now how the tag look like? See, this is the actual structure of the tag. Let me increase little font size. This is the actual structure of the tag. The first line you can say it's called open tag, and second line is called a close tag. Open tag and close tag. Open tag and close tag. Open meaning is what? You can say a start. End tag meaning is what? It's called as a end. Open and close. Start and end. So while starting, you saw you are not following any kind of slash within the less than greater than symbol. And when you are closing, less than greater than there, along with that, one more came called as a slash. So with slash is called as a end, without slash is called as a start. Okay. Now inside what we want to write, okay, it can be user defined also and it can be predefined also. We can write our own tag also, or we can keep existing tag also. Okay. Now come below. We are dealing as of now not user defined. We are dealing on predefined. Now below, right. So tag will look like within angle bracket open close is start, within angle bracket with slash is called as end. Now right here, if there is a collections of tag, then how you will manage type of tags? If there is a collections of tag, then how you are going to differentiate that? How you are going to implement with the JavaScript? How you are going to implement with the CSS? How you are going to convert according to device from here to there? Okay. Now what is that? Let's come here. So it is called a type of tags. Okay. Type of tag. See, even I don't know how many tags are there in HTML. So that I have written college what? Collections. But it is sure that whichever the tags are there in the market, okay, that is going to follow the rules we are going to write. Okay, it may be new tag will also come, and it may be the tag I don't know, but the rules has come from the parent of HTML tags. Okay, whoever are going to make the tags, they will follow the rule of their parent. So the rule what we are going to write is not from HTML. It is from the parent of HTML. Okay, that is called SGML. SGML. Standardized Generalized Markup Language. Okay, they have made the rule. What is those rules? We are going to write here. Types of tags. Okay. Now suppose when you open the Facebook, when you open the Gmail, when you open the any website till date, whichever the website you have seen till date. Okay. Suppose when you go to the Flipkart, you see the products, right? We see the products. That is the output for us. When we see the product, that is called output. Now product will come from where? Photo will come from where? It is not auto-generated. Sellers are there who is selling their product. Now the sellers will have a inventory people. They will create the photo, they will take the photo, they will clean the photo, they will upload the photo, right? So whoever are uploading the photo, for them it is called input. Whoever are entering the product details, product price, for them it is called input. Customer will come to the website, they will see the product, for them it is called as a output. Go to the Gmail. When you click on the compose, when you click on compose, it will ask enter to whom you want to send, enter the subject line, enter the message, enter the attachment, whatever you want. Okay. So what you are doing? You are filling the form. So for you become as a input. Now to whom you are going to send the email, for him what will happen? It will become as a output. You compare two websites as of now. Come to somewhere else. Go to the Facebook. Your friend has uploaded one photo. For him, it was as a input. You are seeing the photo. That becomes a what? Output. Your friend has posted something. Now on that you comment. When you comment, that becomes the input for you. Now same comment will be reply for him. That's called as what? Output. Go to the Instagram. In Instagram, what we do? Same activity like Facebook. Come to your WhatsApp. When you type a message, it's input for you. Your message will come to someone. That is the output for him. In entire web application, entire the world of the web, what you saw in website, what you are doing? One side is a input, another side is a output. Right or wrong? It's not from the book I'm talking, not from the somewhere theory I'm talking. I'm talking from your experience, my experience, what we face on internet in day-to-day life. Okay. So you can say, and wherever we have the web application, input and output will happen in HTML. Other technology is not going to take your input and display the output. Other technology can process, can do the function, but input and output will happen in HTML. And in HTML, our first line definition says it has a collections of predefined tags. Now the next question came, if it is a collection of predefined tags, then how can you differentiate it? Then we wrote a question called type of tags, right? And then you compare on internet, yes, where I'm filling the form, that is for input for me, and someone will see that is the output for him. YouTube, you go, you upload the video, someone upload the video, you watch the video. When a person upload the video, he write the title of the video, he upload the video, he select the category for the video, he select private, publish or what, correct? So for him, it's become a what? Input. When a person will play the video, that's become a output. So how many type of input? You can enter your mobile number as a number. You enter the text. You enter upload as a video. You upload as a photo. Upload as a file. Correct? You upload as a maybe audio. So these all are a type of input. What we see? Text output, number output, photo as a output, video as a output, audio as a output. Type of inputs are different. Type of outputs are different. But here our question is type of tags. So based on our day-to-day life experience, whichever the HTML tags you have, from today onwards, you keep in mind, we don't have multiple types. We have only two types. One where we enter the value, that is called input. Another where we see the output value, that is called as output. You cannot use the same container. Okay. One container to capture the input, another container to display the output. Both are different. Both are a different type of tags. Okay. So we will be writing in HTML based on proof. It is not like simply I'm saying, right? Based on proof, your day-to-day experience. Okay. In interview, also people ask, you can say it. I don't know how many are there, but based on experience, I realize as a how many types? Two types. Wherever I enter the value, that is called input tags, and where we display the output, that is called a output tags. That's right. So we can write one called input tags, and second we have called a output tags. Input tags and output tags. Okay. Single line definition you can write, it will be helpful for you. It used to ask input from user, and here it used to display output to user. It used to ask input from user. It used to ask the output to user. It used to display output to user. Okay. Write it. So hope you are writing the notes. It is meaningful content. It's not meaningless. Okay. Based on experience, entire year plus multi-thousand people have learned based on those. All we have given the guidance. 1 minute. Okay, so where we were under the input tag and output tag. Okay, so total overall, whichever the HTML tags we have, we divided into two parts. One is called input group, another one is called output group. Using input tags, we will take the input from user. Using output tag, we can display the output to user. Type of input can be multiple, type of output also can be multiple. So this is the first point. Type of tags. Okay, let's come down. Next, after that, what we have, we can write below called okay, let's go ahead. Right, next call. Behavior of HTML tags. Behavior of HTML tags. Behavior of HTML tags. Behavior of HTML tags. Suppose you have 100 peoples. Okay, suppose you have 100 peoples. 100 people are sitting one place. If you want to categorize into two groups, you will say, okay, female go to left side and male come to the right side. You divide it into how many types? Two types. Now you start taking the interview of everyone. When you talk to the 5 male person, you will find that way of talking, all are male only, but the way of talking are different. Behavior is different. Okay, next after that, if you talk to the 5 females, you will find that the way of talking is different, right? Can you close the gate? Okay, so when we talk to the 5-10 males, we will find the way of talking is different, the behavior is different. When we talk to the 5-10 females, we'll come to know, yes, all are female only, the way of talking is different. Now we have two type of tab. One is called input tab, another one is called output tab. Suppose there is 100 input tag and 100 output tag. If you take 100 input tag, their behavior will not be same. Behavior will be different. If you take the 100 output tag, yes, all are output only, but the behavior is different. Right? Those behavior is important to understand for a developer. Reason is what? Now you are creating a page. Your page will work in the laptop. A user will come. He will open the same page in the mobile. A user will come. He will open the same page in the tab. Now, how many type of device? 3. Page is only 1. Now, according to device, we have to change the behavior of. Subhendu, usko de dijiye.
सर चेंज नहीं करना सर
नो प्रॉब्लम, दे दो
1%
हाँ ठीक है, उनको दे दीजिए फिर को, हाँ, और थोड़ा उनको हेल्प कर दीजिए, एक कैब बुक करना है, उसी को दे दो ना, दे दो, बीच में डिस्टरबेंस रहना अच्छा नहीं लगता। किसका फोन है? अभी उसको कैंसिल कर देंगे छोटू। हेलो, हाँ बोलिए। आप अपना फोन पे का नंबर इस पे भेज दो, ठीक है? हाँ, नहीं आप टेक्स्ट मैसेज कर दो। पॉसिबल है क्या? हाँ ठीक है, आप कभी आ सकते हैं क्या इवनिंग में? ठीक है, कैंसिल कर देना प्रॉब्लम। Okay, so let's go now. So where we were, so mix everything. Behavior of HTML tags. Yes, we were onto the point where we discussed. Yes, there is only one page is there, but a person will come and he will open the page in the laptop. Same person will open the page in the mobile. Same person will open the page in the tab. So device is how many types? 3 types. But page is only one. And assume page is designed using HTML. Now, if the person has opened the page in the mobile, the page should fit in the mobile. If the person has opened the page in the laptop, page should fit into the laptop. So what you are going to do is, suppose if you go to the Amazon, go to the Flipkart, go to other website also. If you open the page in the laptop, you will find 4 or 5 products will come in one line. comes 3 product, 4 product will come in one line because the screen width will be wide. I'm talking the laptop. Now the same page, if you open in the mobile, 4 products should not come there. Reason laptop was big size, so 4 photo was okay. In mobile also, if you display the 4 photo, what will happen? Mobile size is screen is smaller, and you are going to display the 4 photos. The page will become, photo will become compressed. Quality of the content will become compressed. People may believe or not. The public mindset says, if it is a mobile, it should fit in the mobile. If a laptop, then it should fit in the laptop. What should happen? In mobile, it should display 4 product, but in the laptop, it should display 4 product, but in mobile, it should display only 1 product. Remaining should go to where? New line. Next should go to where? New line. So at this point, what you are doing, if the device is large device, you are asking to come in the same line. How many photos? 3, 4 photos. If the device is a small device, you are asking not to come in one line. You are asking to go to where? New line. New line and new line. Correct? So, in the term of technology, if we talk about the behavior of HTML tags, then what will happen? We have 2 type of behavior. One is called block that print in the new line. Another one is called a inline that print in the same line. Okay, this is responsive design, the responsive point of view. If you want to create a responsive page, then in mobile phone, the product should go to the new line. And in the laptop, it should come in the same line. If it is coming in the same line, we can say behavior is inline. If it is going to the new line, we'll say behavior is block. It's going to the new line. But at the same time, according to device, it has to change. In mobile, should be behavior as a block, should go to the new line. And in the laptop, behavior should be in line. It should come in the same line. Right or not? So total 4 points we have in HTML. 2 points you understood in input and output. So from today onwards, whenever you open any page, if anywhere you are going to enter anything, you have to close your eye and believe, yes, these all are called what? Input tags. Wherever you see text, number, audio, video, anything, those are called as output tags. Okay. Next, to understand the behavior. If you open the Flipkart in the laptop, product will come in one line. Then you have to keep in mind, yes, the behavior of the photos are in line. Okay. And there is some combination are there. 4 will come in one line and remaining 4 will go to the new line. Some theory we have for that. Okay? If the same page we open the mobile phone, it should convert into block. It should go to where? New line. Okay, that is the responsive point of view, responsive design point of view. Okay, user point of view as well. But that is a 2 difference, 2 behavior. And 2 behavior we have as a developer point of view. When a developer write the code, he will find some differences. Input tags are input tags only, but the way of writing is different. Output tag is output tag only, but the way of writing is different. Okay, 4 point we have, we'll make a note. You will be clear in HTML theory. After that, we need to remember the tag and we need to remember the property value. Okay, and based on that, let's continue. Let's come down. Write the point number 1. Okay, what is that? The behavior of HTML tags says, one is called, you have already seen, dependent, dependent. Dependent tag. And second one is called a independent tag. Dependent tag and independent tag. Dependent tag and independent tag. Now, dependent tag, what is that? Okay, single line. First, write as an example. You have seen that already. You have, if you have gone through the code on internet here, there you have seen that. Okay, suppose if I write like this, HTML open and HTML as a close. You can see open is one side and close is another side. Someone is trying to join. Okay. Here there are 2-3 names are there. Kirtana, what we'll do is, Krishna is there. He's going to that IOC company. IOC is there in the JP Nagar. Correct. So what to do? Take my phone and the book the Uber for him. Uber or anything. Uber will be there. We can book. We can take his address. It will be in the Google Maps. IOC is once it will come. We can book the cab for him, and their HR will be there. We can inform him one candidate is going. Okay, copy-written. HTML open and HTML close. Now let's write some more tag. Body open and body is close. Not only this much, many are there. Suppose I will write call ABC open, ABC open, and ABC as a right. So HTML become as a predefined tag, body become as a predefined tag, and ABC become as a user defined tag. It's not predefined tag. So the dependent tag is not reserved. It is not only for the predefined. It can be user defined also. That we are going to learn under the XHTML. That is under the React when we learn the JSX. Okay. Now, what should be the definition for independent tag? You can see tag is open and tag is closed. So we can write those HTML tags that has open and close separate. That is called as what? Dependent tag. Yes, we can write here. Those tags that has open and close. Those HTML tags that has open and close. Those HTML tags that has open and close. Open separate and close separate. So from YouTube video, from anywhere, from today onwards, whenever you see any HTML code, it will look like a tree structure. Open and close, open and close. Okay. So whenever you see the tag is open and close, in your mind, one question should come. What is that? It's called as a dependent tag. Okay, it's called as a dependent. What problem will happen if you are not following the dependent tag rule regulation? Suppose HTML is open and you have not closed the HTML. Body is open, body have not closed that. ABC open, ABC have not closed. So what will happen? One tag is open, tag is not closed. Meaning your document structure will be wrong. Document will be not well structured. Now, if the document is not well structured, HTML somehow it will manage. It will display something. CSS also somehow it will manage display something. JavaScript will also somehow manage display something. But once you merge with Angular and React, it will say sorry, JSX mismatch, template parsing error. Angular will say template parsing error and React will say JSX mismatch. Meaning the document what you are generating, document what you are creating, it has error. Document is not well structured document. If the document is not well structured document, your browser cannot read it properly. And if it is unable to read properly, Mozilla will give different output and Chrome will give different output. Your page will become browser dependent. Page will not be browser independent. Okay. What will be mismatched? If the dependent rules will be mismatched, then your page will be browser dependent. It will not be browser independent. It will not work in all the browsers. Few browser will work, few browser will not work. Right? Now let's go to the next point. That is called a independent tag. Booked?
No, sir. We already booked.
So when do have booked?
Already booked.
So we can do one thing. No? We can call to that
I'll check.
HR. What some name is there, right?
I'll check.
We can call. He has got a call from yesterday only. Okay.
Okay.
We are sending just for the experience to get some idea. We can inform one candidate is going.
Okay.
Write the next independent tag. In independent tag, I'll write here just one example like this. Example like this. What is that? Suppose if you have seen that, it's okay. If you have not seen, just remember this. Okay. This is also fine. Say this will work, this will work, this will work, this will work. Okay. This will work. Without slash also it will work. But in limited technology, it will not work with all the technology. Okay. If you are not writing the slash in the last, your HTML will work, CSS will work, JavaScript will work, Bootstrap will work, many languages will work. Two languages will not work. That is called Angular and React. Okay, in the term of Angular and React, it is a error. Okay, so this is called a wrong. Okay, here it will come as a error. Okay, I will write the best solution for that. A BR with slash is called as a no error. So what will follow? Slash in the last. Slash should be there in the last. Here, this one I have written BR. There it says is a error. But the second what we have written, it is called as a no error. So now you saw here the tags whatever we have written, it has not separate closing. It is called as a open and close together. Open and close together. Open and close together. So you can see the first line I have written just to understand that if you write like this, it will become error for the future. If you write like this, it will not have any further error for the future. Now, so how we should write? Whenever we write an independent tag, in independent tag, separate closing is not there. Open and close will happen together. Okay. Best practice will be put the slash in the last. If you keep the slash in the last, what it is called? It called like this. Self closing. Example is this. This is the example of self closing. That is called, suppose BR with a slash. So you got two answers in this line. What is the independent tag and what is the self-closing tag? Independent tags are those tags that has no separate closing, open and close together. But slash must be there in the last. It is optional for limited technology and it is compulsory for few technology. If you are not putting the slash, some point of time you will face the error. If you are putting the slash, you will never face the error. So which one will be the best habit? Put the slash, right? That will be the best habit. Okay. So let's go. Now write a single line of definition. What is that? Those tags that has open, close together, or that has only open. Remaining self-closing word will come here below. Self-closing will say you open and you only get close. Open and close together. That is called a self-closing tag. So how many terms came in the mind now? HTML has a collections of tags. It has lot of tags where the tags are of two types, input and output. Now when we look into the tag, we found a behavior that is called dependent. Those tag will have open and close, that is called as a dependent. Those tag is only open, that is called as a independent. Two more are there. Come down. Write the third and fourth. See, when a software developer, okay, when a person is specialized in the particular area, right? Now suppose I'm talking, I'm somewhere else, right? I have linked multiple things together. My brain is connected with the multiple brains, correct? Now what will happen? In between something will come, entire connection will get breakdown. Okay? A person who will get idea of HTML, person who will get idea of CSS, person who will get the idea of JavaScript. Suppose three technology, you got an idea. Now you are writing the code where you are writing the HTML, definitely you have to use the CSS, and definitely in the further you have to write the JavaScript also. So while writing the HTML code, if you are aware of JavaScript, if you are aware of HTML, if you are aware of CSS, in your mind, indirectly, three technology will be cycling together. This line I am writing, what can be in the JavaScript and what can be in the CSS and what is in the HTML. Right? At a time, what is happening? In mind, three things is going. Right? If someone will come in between, he will ask something, he will say, wait for 2 minutes. I'm in between somewhere. I'm somewhere. I'm in between something. What is that? I have connected with the many things. If I come out immediately, it will get disconnected. Okay? So while writing the HTML code, whether 1 year experience, 2 year experience, fresher who have proper understanding, right? This 5-6 point what you are writing, everyone knows, whoever write HTML code, everyone knows. But systematically, everyone cannot split into multiple parts. Okay, we can mix all together, learn. Okay, this work like this, work like this. But what is this? Don't know. What is this? Don't know. Yes, this work like this. But what is this? Don't know, right? But in this way, what we have, before writing the code, systematically, we'll have understanding. Tomorrow, suppose we create an example. While writing the code itself, in your mind, if this 6 point will be remembered, while writing the code, the question will generate in your mind and answer will come from your mind. Okay. You will not ask why I have written the less than symbol. Less than symbol is nothing but the HTML tags. Why I closed here? Because it's called a dependent tag. Correct? Question will generate from left side and answer will come from the right side. Okay. So we'll go to the fourth point. Okay, let's go next. After that, next point is called block level element. Block level tag, right? Block level tag. Block level tag, and the fifth point is called as a inline tag. Block level tag and inline tag. LEVEL. Block level tag and inline tag. Okay. I have explained you block level meaning is what? 4 product in one line, that is called as a inline. 1 product in one line, next product in the new line, that is called as a block. So we can write a smooth single line definition. If tag print in the same line, then it is called as a inline tag. If the tag print in the new line, then it is called as a block level tag. Okay, so let's go. Block level tag meaning is what? Those tags that print in new line. Those tags that print in the new line. Suppose you are creating HTML file, you printed somewhere hello. Again, you are printing all hi. Hello went to the first line and hi gone to the new line. That meaning the tag you have used, it is called as a block level tag. It's print in the new line. Now related to that name, I will not write here as of now because you have not seen any tags. So if you write simply, it will not have any sense. Let it be single line definition. Those tags that print in name line. That is called as what? Block level tags. Now next line, inline tag. Those tags that print in same line. Those tags that print in same line. Those tags that print in the same line. That is called as a inline tag. Now, last point I will write here. A person say I am a responsive web designer. Responsive web page. Responsive web page equal to what? What is the question for that? Is a question. Responsive web page. Responsive web page meaning is what? As a user point of view, if you see, if you open the page in the laptop, the content should get arranged according to laptop. If you open the page in the mobile phone, content will get arranged according to mobile phone. That is called a responsive page. For user, as a user, customer, if you think like responsive page meaning is what? If you want to explain someone, my page is responsive. You cannot say the code here. You have to explain as a non-technical words. You can say, yes, see, this is the laptop. I open the page, content are fitting properly. This is the mobile. I open the page, contents are fitting properly. That meaning this page is as a responsive page. But when you look technical point of view, as a developer, UI developer, what he do? It's do like this. Block level tag, he will convert into inline tag. Block level tag he will convert into inline tag. Next, after that, inline tag, he will convert into where? Block level tag. Inline tag, he will convert into block level tag. Block, B-L-O-C-K, block level tag. Not directly, using CSS. And that is called a responsive design. Okay, we will change the behavior of HTML. From block to inline and inline to block using the technology called CSS. After that, you can say, yes, my page is responsive page. Now, I hope you can count on finger what are the 6 points we have written. First point, HTML has collections of tags. First point, HTML has collections of tags. Second point, it is of two types, input and output. Using input tag, we collect the input from user. Using output tag, we display the output to user. So the first point is input tag and second point is called output tag. Now third point is that come under the behavior of HTML. So the first behavior is block and second behavior is inline. Block behavior, what is that? If the tag will print in the new line, then it is called as a block level tag. If the tag will print in the same line, then it is called as a inline tag. Fourth point is over. Fifth point is dependent and independent. If the tag is open close, then it is called as a dependent. And if the tag is only open, then it is called as a independent and self close. Your entire HTML, whichever you are going to study through internet, through me, from me, or anywhere, all are under this 6 group. Okay. And now I will open any website. I will do the right click and I will do the view source And I will show you, see in that whatever you have remember 6 point, all are here. Okay. Let's come next. Okay. I will go to the, suppose this page is open. In this, you can see this blue block is covering how much area? Full area? Full area, no? That's called what? Blue block, upper section. It's covering full block. That's called a block. Pink is covering how much? Complete area. That is called what? Block. Look at here. Serial number, full name, age, education, all are in the same line or new line? Same line is called inline. Look at here. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, all are going to where? New line. It is called a block. Here again, this is also going to where? New line. It's called a block. But in the same example here, you can see 3 or 4 records are coming in the same line. It's called a inline. Here also 4 records are coming in one line. That's called a inline. According to need, maybe suppose HTML printed here. Lot of space in the right hand side. There or not? CSS printed lot of space in the right side. Space are being misused. So our requirement will say, do one thing, bring 4 technology in one line. Correct? Bring 4 technology in one line. Then at that place, what we will do? We will convert the behavior. Since it is the block, so it is going to the new line and we'll change the behavior so that it will come in the same line. While coming in the same line, how many we want to bring in one line? 4. While bringing in the same line, we'll say each one take 25% of the width. Convert from where to where? Block to inline, so that all will come in one line. While coming in one line, apply a limitation. Apply a limitation saying like each one should cover 25% of the width. So what is the total width? 100%. 25%, 25, 25, 25, 100% over. 4 will come in one line. Now remaining 4 will go to the new line. They will also calculate how much. Each one will take 25%. Right side no space. Next one will go to where? New line. That's what happened in the Flipkart. When you see the product, 3 product will come in one line. Remaining 3 will go to where? New line. Okay. So those are the next matter. Let's come to this file again. Not this file. Now, when we run this page, this is the input or output. What you can say? We are nowhere we are able to enter anything. We are just able to see the output. This is not called the input. This all are called the output. In output also you saw here user 6, 7 are coming in one line. Here you saw 3, 4 are coming in one line. Here you saw all are going to the new line. Behaviors are different or not? If you look into the only output, the behavior are different. Some are coming in the same line, some are going to the new line. So based on this 6 point, what you have noted down, we can rule out on the HTML and CSS completely. And based on this rule only, using JavaScript also we can handle the HTML. And using JavaScript, we can handle the CSS. Okay. Okay. So next, till here we reached. We reached till here. Okay. We reached till here. That is 4 points we have got. 6 point. We have input tag, we have output tag, we have dependent tag, we have independent tag, we have the block level tag, we have called a inline tag. Okay. Now from today onwards, you will go to the internet, you will follow a lot of videos, you will follow the videos. You have already seen the videos and on many places. Okay. Few words, just make a note. It will be helpful for you from today onwards. While speaking also, I have control many things while talking. Few words I have control. I have not spoken like directly. See, HTML is one. With HTML in future, CSS will combine. Now with CSS, what will come? HTML, CSS, JavaScript will come. Correct? So 3 technology got combined together. Now 3 technology going combined together, and we discuss in the today first 2-3 minutes, saying like HTML is the body completely, is a structure. HTML is the whole and soul. On the top of that, all the technology will apply and apply the functionality. So in HTML, if you look what we have the tags. If you read the video from internet, if you read some theory from internet, everyone have not written the tag. The words they have used is different words. Whatever the tags we have in HTML, it is called a tag. But the same word, if you go to the CSS, like suppose we use here call it a tag in HTML. In the term of CSS, it will not call it a tag. The name is different, call it a selector. And in the term of JavaScript, it's not called a tag, it's called a element. Now suppose a person will ask the question from me, that question will combine of HTML, CSS and JavaScript. While talking, most of the time, I will not use the tag. I will use called element. I will use what? Which word? Element. So element meaning is what here? Element meaning is not the array element. Element meaning the HTML tag. Similar way, when you read the video from internet, people use different words. Okay, and those words somewhere mislead us. If you not understand the meaning of elements, we'll do something here there, and later we'll skip the point. Suppose somewhere we'll see, okay, suppose someone have written an answer, there they have used called as a selector. If you are not able to understand the selector, what will happen? We'll skip that point. Few 6-7 points we will be making a note. But I think before making the note, we need to see this example once. Okay, what we have written, one example, I'll create HTML file. You can see that, and then we can understand how it is. And based on that, we can plan for that. Okay, by then maybe 1 o'clock will happen. The 4 points what we have, we will make a note tomorrow. Okay. Let's come. I will create example. You leave that example today. Tomorrow I'll guide you folder creation, file creation, what should be the file extension, and how to run that. Okay, folder will create, file will create. Before creating the file, we'll write one small line of theory. What are the file extension of HTML? And after that, we'll create the file. Everyone will have a system. Everyone will create the file. We'll save the file. We'll run it. 2-3 file will create dummy file just for the practice. You will get aware of yes, how to create the file, how to run, where to save. Okay, and then independently keep following. Okay, let's see. Today you will follow my example. Understand these points. So we have 6 points. I will create example test.html. Just to guide you, okay, what are the points we have covered, it is really true or not. I will go here and create a file called test.html. So whenever you create a HTML file, what should be the extension of that? HTML file extension will be HTML. CSS file extension will be CSS. JavaScript file extension will be JS. HTML have 2 type of extension. One is called HTML and one more is called HTML. L is optional. HTML, not XHTML, not DHTML. Okay? HTML. HTML has 2 options, HTML and HTM. L is optional. Okay, that will make a note tomorrow, will guide you. Let me go. Suppose I will start my tag here. Hope you are seeing properly. Now see, we have discussed today the first point. If the tag is open and close, it's called as a dependent tag. HTML open and close, it's called as a dependent. Now, where HTML start and where HTML end, it is called a starting of your document. Document start from where? HTML. Document end where? By HTML. So where HTML start, where HTML end, start to end is called as a document. Okay, start to end what is called as a document. This document will break into 2 parts. Okay, what is that? The first section is called as a head and second section is called as a body. Second section is called as a body. B-O-D-Y, body. Head and body. Head and body. Now you can see HTML is open close, it's a dependent tag. Head is also open close, is a dependent tag. Body is also open close as a dependent tag. By mistake, if head is not closed here, then document will be unstructured document. Tomorrow the Google will come, they will go to your head section and they will find analytics part and they will get confused and from there they'll return back. They'll say like document is not proper structured, right or wrong? JavaScript code will write in head and it will go to the body. Document is not structured, right? So for that point of view, we need to have a clear idea on that. Okay, head is open, head is closed. Body is open, body is closed. So dependent tag is clear. Yes, really it is open, close, open, close, open, close. Okay. Now let me come here. I will go to the body tag. Inside the body tag, we have another point. If the tag is open close, then it is called as a dependent. If the tag will print in the new line, then it is called as what? Block level, right? It's called as a block level. Let me write here, suppose H1 I open and close. You have already seen on internet, hello. Hello H1 I have written. Let me write here again. H1 only I will write again. Hello H11. Now, while writing the code, as a developer point of view, you saw tag is open close. That means called as a dependent. Now, when we'll run the page, then we'll come to know their behavior is inline or block. Here we cannot identify. Here we identify, yes, it's open close, means it's a dependent. But when we run the page, then we'll come to know where it will go. It will come in the same line or it will go to the new line. Right? Let me run it. Hello 1 and hello 1 where it's going? New line. Then it is clear. Yes, if the tag will print in the new line, it's called as a block level tag. In future, if requirement will say no, there is a lot of space in the same line, bring in the same line. Next line also bring where? In the same. So what we have to do? We have to invite the CSS and we have to change the behavior of H1 from block to inline. Once we change from block to inline, automatically it will come in the same line. 2 point is clear. Means according to documents, it's matching. If the tag is open close, then it's called as a dependent. If print in the new line, then it's called as a block level. Okay. Now, apart from that, this is output or input. Definitely output. This belongs to which group? Output group. Let's come. Just randomly I have written. Okay, it is not the sequence. The geom is not giving the pop-up, else the pop-up comes. We'll come to know who will log in, who will log out. Okay, let me write here a tag called label. Hi, one place. Okay, let me use the same tag again. Label. What is a hello? Now you can see H1 is also open close. Label is also open close. So all are as a dependent. All are open close. Now when we come to the browser, there we'll understand, yes, really all are block or inline. Which one is block and which one is inline. But here we can see, yes, all are open close, means all are dependent. Look at here. Hello and hi both are coming the, then it's become a inline. If our requirement will say 2 person is chatting, 1 person send hi, second one reply hello. If both will come in the same line, confusion will happen or not. Hi belong to me or hello belong to him. Then in that case, hi should go to the first line and hello should go to the second line. So at that point, we should not display in the same line. We need to display in the new line, correct? Then we have to change the behavior of tag from where to where? Inline to block. Inline to block. Okay. Next, I will write one more tag, just 1%. So we got, yes, open close is there, plus tags are printing in the same line as well. Let me write one input tag also. Just a random example. Input type equal to text. Simple. One more I will write, 2 text boxes. Input type equal to text. Slash are given here. It represent, it is called as a independent tag. Independent tag, self-closing. Independent tag meaning what? Self-closing. If the slash is in the last, then it's called as independent. Now if you run the file, Then we'll come to know what is the behavior of these two, last two. It is inline or block. Let's run it. See where it is going. Same line. Same line or not? So it's called as a inline. Till hi and hello, all are called as a output. But here we are able to input something. So how many theory was in our list? 6 theory was there. If the tag used to take the input, it is called as a input tag. If tag used to display the output, is called as a output tag. If the tag is open close, it's called as a dependent. If the tag is only open, then it's called as a independent. If the tag will print in the new line, then it's called as a block. And if the tag print in the same line, then it's called as a inline. Right? So in this, you have almost all. All are there or not? Open close, new line also, same line also, input also, output also. Correct? Okay, so next what we required is most of the theory, one side theory is finished here. This is called one side theory. Okay, next we'll have as a example with the theory. Okay, example with the theory. Then everyone need a system. In that, first we'll go to the developer guide. We will write a topic name, heading, paragraph, something. Then after that, we'll go to the example. We'll implement it. We'll come back. We'll write single line of theory. Okay. Again, after that, if you want to add, you can add multiple line, your wish. But I will keep giving you the single line theory. Single line. Where to use, where not to use. Where to use, where not to use. But system is required. Okay. And hope Notepad++ is installed for everyone. Okay. Follow that. It's helpful for you. Okay. I have worked in the market many years. After work plus now also one system is open. You can see here.
Excuse me, sir. Hello.
Project codes are open. It is not HTML code what we are learning. Okay. So
Hello.
the Notepad++ everywhere. Wherever the concept will come of React, Angular, Node, where we need a support from library, there I use that editors. Else, wherever I have a confidence, no, I can write it. I use the Notepad++. Benefit is what? If eyes will be closed, also I can write on the board. Okay, that is the benefit. Means hand is in the practice in such a way. If mouth speaks something else, hand can write the code. Okay, that is called what? Practice. Okay. So for that practice purpose, we require to use the Notepad++. You will become used to of writing the code. You will not do the mistake of single quote, double quote, less than, greater than, open close. Those mistakes will go automatically. Okay. And after first month, once we enter under the second month, I will only ask you now leave the Notepad++, follow this one. Okay. So let's keep your system ready and then use from tomorrow. Today we'll leave here only and we'll log in again tomorrow 11:30 to 1 will continue. Tomorrow we'll have examples on HTML. Some tags we have sequentially we'll follow somewhere 20 tags nearly. And related to that, we'll create example, we'll make a note and we'll see. Okay.
Can you show me the last example?
Last the HTML file
Yes.
is here only.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Planning should be proper. Okay. It should not be anywhere. Like suppose I have a plan, yes, I will take the class at 11:30. 2 minutes before I was here. Means that was as a plan. Clear or not? So if here there is a plan, yes, I need to attend the class. Then time is reserved for the class. Right? Suppose in between sudden call came to me. There I cancel. I will leave that. We'll see later. Okay. So plan should be proper. Then only it will execute. Planning will happen by everyone. Execution will happen for a specific people. Understood or not? Planning, everyone want to touch the moon, but only those people can touch the moon who has the capacity to increase the length of his hand. Else, what to do? rent a scooter, sorry, rent a something plane and go and touch the moon and come back. Two option is there, no? If you want to touch the moon, you have to increase your effort, right? You have to increase your capacity and then go and touch and come back. Else, rent something, go and touch and come back. Two type of people will be there, right? So which lane you want to follow? You want to be dependent on yourself or you want to be dependent on someone else? Or you have to plan it.
Hello, sir. Can you show the developer guide initial paragraph?
Initial paragraph is here. I will make little small font size. You can take it easily. Initial paragraph is here.
Okay, just yeah.
You can take photo also.
Okay, yeah.
Next, after 1 or 2 days, I will share you these videos through YouTube channel.
Okay. And this examples, this text file also.
File will not come in YouTube channel. This video will come in YouTube channel. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Here you can play, pause, and you can see like how we are speaking now. The video got
Yeah.
completely A to Z. Anytime you can play and see.